It was Finance Day here at COP29 on day 4. Most events and meetings have focused on finance, one of the core topics of this climate summit. Although progress on the final outcome is moving slowly, negotiators have been dealing with a range of issues, from access to funds to facilitating the flow of climate resources. A UN report released on Thursday suggests that talks should focus on reaching up to $1.3 trillion by 2035.
So today at Finance Day at COP29, I think we're really focused on mobilizing capital. But right now, it really does range from the $5 trillion that IMF is talking about year on year, all the way up to, I'm hearing, 40, 50, 60 trillion a year that's needed to be able to solve this climate crisis. So the reality I think that we need to focus on is thinking about what is realistic. What is it that we actually have to do to get some of that money moving, even if it's 1, 2, 3 trillion? Because frankly, we need to act now and at pace, and it's corporates, it's the public and private working together.
Small island developing states are on the front line of the climate crisis, and their call is crucial in the negotiations.
The request for SIDS to be acknowledged as a special group with unique vulnerabilities, always on the front line of the climate crisis, is a recognition that with our limited access to climate finance, we won't be able to respond to this existential threat that we didn't cause. Most of the adaptation finance that we receive is in the form of debt. It adds to the burden that we already feel. So that's why SIDS are making a very special case for special facilities for them to access climate finance.
And for the first time since the start of the summit, climate activists have been allowed to stage a protest inside the COP venue. Alongside reducing emissions, they're demanding that developed countries step up their commitments.
Today we know that the climate finance needs are valued in trillions, and we are just getting billions. For this reason, we are here to demand trillions, to really invest not only in reducing emissions, but also to increase our capacity to adapt to this crisis. And we are also need to pay for the losses and the damages that we are already suffering in all around the world. This new collective goal is an incentive, but also is a way to help us to continue the fight in the context of climate change.
More progress on the existing unofficial draft text is expected on Monday, when government ministers arrive in Baku.